Okay, hello guys. I don't know what's up with the chat room. I have like this chat room, the other chat room, so it can speak, but I don't know why it didn't speak. So if some reason, I try to look at the chat room. What it's not because like I don't want to listen to you guys. It's not like that. Again, why I'm live streaming, and again, this is that's the problem with. I hate saying this. I don't want to get that famous, so I don't have to like, oh, someone to play with games with me. I have no problem with that. It, like again, I have no money buying it new, but close enough to. That's that's my number one thing, and I maybe like shout out to YouTube, Discord, all that crap. Again, like everyone like, oh, go on Discord. No, mine's like, I'm like, if I could release, yes, I do want some way to get paid, but I don't know. I don't want to get paid because it's like, oh, because I want to get money. No, I'm just want to have fun and help other people who need to get out of this. One sec. Get out of the stress of people like because I'm not helping someone just because they need help. Like, it's a one of those catch 22. Some people want to make uh uh what do I call it, easy target, but now I'm getting more and more like if you help other people and like yeah sure I have no problem playing with other people, but people hate normal like me. I'm so some people hate my game style because I'm just having fun. I'm not even some people don't like my gaming style, and like if people don't like it, don't play with me. I know that sounds so petty. It's just because it's just the way it looks. Really, I had. Oh no, because it will say, "Hey, he already won." Yeah. I was thinking like, well, I want to play the other game, but like, oh wow, I don't know. It's up to people who want to watch this. I am fine playing this without no one watching. Uh, always get trainers. Again, that's more mode you can have. um, uh, 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 I just want to see that actually how that works. Like someone like, you know what? I work all day. I'm gonna go out and be a gym leader. I cheat a Pokemon help gym leader out. Like it's a good day to work in a teamwork. Didn't I know Snow? Yeah, he's it. I was thinking like where I'm at playing a game like this and walk away and come back. I hate it. But like I need to go when I need to go bathroom. Like I had to. Like I don't like to talk about like oh bathroom break, but I don't want to just be that guy and just oh I want to just not not live stream and have fun. I just want to like hey do this and not want to. Hey yes I know I just said I don't want to get paid, but I want to have fun with other people and not have to deal with my other. I know that's something. It, yeah. I'm sorry. I tried to mute myself, but I didn't. Let me move my. Yeah, you know what? Let me move. Let me move my because it's behind me right now. My keyboard. Nice Pokemon of Pure Ball off. I like that because I do want to get more, and then we can boost up our attack, defense, all the bonus, ice bonus, and all the bonus. I don't know. I like the not like, hey, do you want uh um XP show? Like, I don't want an XP show, but if it allows, like, hey, you can get more bonus if you buy XP show. Like, it's a bonus tile, like almost like a rogue-like style, like that rogue, Pokemon Rogue, Poke Rogue. Yeah, that is the best game I ever played. I still want to play it still today. I still play it once a blue moon, like once every like 1 month. And I'm sorry if they can literally like, hey, would you like it offline? And you can't like, you you get it and it just straight offline the version, and I probably will freaking buy it. Like again, like I said, would if Nintendo made it and I like, like I might get a Switch too, but I won't. I'm sorry, I will never buy a Switch. It's nothing against uh a lot of people like, oh, would you like a game on the Switch? Like, no, I would never want to buy a Switch at all. I don't want to buy. I have my Switch One. I actually, no fucking kidding. My sister, and my brother, like, hey, um, not playing the Switch system. Like, no, I like when we play it with each other. Like, she like they ask, like, hey, can I use it? Like, yeah, fuck it, take it. Like if you want to keep it, pay me. Like I won't, because I probably like I'll probably give it to them, but like if you want to sell it back to me. I don't want you to just sell it to someone else because now I have so many games inside that Switch One. I don't want someone to take it and you know, but I had to tell them like you can't buy any games off Amazon or anything. I do get banned, and I'm gonna have a problem. Not my brother. I have a problem. If you think say because someone has this card or whatever the Switch, you can't download it off my Switch because they say, oh, this guy has this. I don't care. That doesn't mean you can just break my system because someone stole this a fake card, a fake Switch card. That doesn't make you and again, I have to say, a god. And then don't get me wrong, I get it if, I get it if, like I said, it's a really, and that's the reason I won't buy it off any system if I'm buying only Steam or Epic. Oh, I need to check on Epic at 11 o'clock. I actually want to check what game's coming in. But then I get I have a problem with, I get it. I really do get why. Like, hey, shouldn't. But that's the problem. It was because what they did with power. It's not. It's not against. So I have my. I was looking at looking at the what Epic is out. Oh, the new games coming out. That's that's cool. Okay, I already. I'm gonna make sure I have these down. I already have. Don't worry, I'm still looking at the game. Oh well, looking it up. Yep. Take a drink. Yes. Okay, already got them. Okay. Okay, new games coming out. This I love Make a Way. That's a game I was trying to get, but I got it for free now. Yeah, Ready or Not. That's the game I was trying to want to get, and I don't want to say I'm happy I didn't get it now, but I'm not just it because someone like, oh, I can't believe they changed the story. I I'm debatable of why I get some people get upset. Lucky egg, but because Roxanne. I'm sorry. I'm a I'm an old school. 1 second. I'm an old school uh music. I know a lot of old school from. I wasn't that far away from my parents' age. I They had me when my dad had me when he was 25, and my mom had me when I was 19. And I'm now still at 32, living with my parents. And again, people are people. I don't care if you don't have a disability and living with your parents. And again, you're paying your mom and dad bills and all that. I like respect them. Like again, I know a person. I can't say because it's up to them to say, but I just know him from other people. And it's funny because he's like he has he has all that money and giving all that money to someone, and he has a kid, and I'm like, well, is he paying everything about what the kid wants? Like, yeah, okay, who fucking cares about what he gives the money to the mom? I actually respect the guy, and and again, a lot of people are like, what? Like, yeah, who fucking cares what he does? If he still can pay with his kid, um, help the person who's with the kid, and paying his mother or his dad or their dad, because again, it doesn't matter. I just know from the other. But and a lot of people are like, that doesn't make no sense. Well, what if? So does that mean what about mom and dad doesn't pay the kid food and that? Oh, it's their fault. It's their fault having a kid. Well, they can drop. And I'm sorry, I don't like this. I have friends who never met their mom and dad at all, and like it hurts me so much. I actually was talking to my friend, like, dude, it's so sad because I don't make. He knows I make sometimes mama jokes or dad jokes, but it sucks. It it really I like again. I have so many friends doesn't have. And I'm mostly talking to them. Like, you're like, hey, I got your back. I don't need. And it hooks me so much how parents and like again like my parents and like I hate saying this. I know this sound like I'm dissing on other parents who have kids and left them. For me, I see my point of view. I get why if my parents left, but they didn't because again my parents were great parents. And again, you cannot have all great things. You can't really like again. I'm not a fucking joke. When I say not a joke, I despise when people like, oh, my mom and my dad uh bought presents for my birthday and Christmas. But I bet your parents didn't because your birthday is my birthday is literally 2 days after before 2 days before Christmas. My birthday is 23rd in Christmas in 2 days. I hate saying about my birthday. It's stupid. I don't talk about it. But my parents not once don't get me wrong. When I say not once, I still get the same amount of my brother and sisters, the same amount of Christmas and birthday presents. And a lot of people are like that doesn't make no sense. Like no, my parents. And again, I was the first one too. I should not have a more presents. I should actually have less. My brother and sister should had. And I tell my parents like I got older when I think I told my mom I think around 8 years old, 10 years old. Like I know we tighten in the money. Like if you don't have enough money, we should not buy games. And I got older, a lot older, finding out how much a system cost, even Game Boy back then. So you can see how old I am. A Game Boy, I literally just talked to my mom about when we dropped my dad off because my mom was dropped helping someone else. Again, not the problem, doctor. But I was like talking. I did not know how much you guys spent on only 3 game system. No, 4 now because Switch 2. And that was my point of view. Switch PS3 and Switch 2. The PSP we had my sister had it from my whole friend, but I really don't count that. That's my sister. Well, my sister, my whole friend gave her a little bit of a time, and fucking people like, wait, your parents like, yeah, you cannot like you can't blame your parents because your mom or your dad doesn't give you what you want. Like I was a kid knowing knowing my we have not a bad, and again, like I said, I don't remember bad things except when I turned 16 from 20, because at the time 16 and 20 was my issues, my English got kicking in, was all the drama with my, not, I'm not saying I'm blaming school, I'm not blaming, my anxiety was so, I didn't know I had that much anxiety till later on how much my family, I lost help of my family and one of my friends. It it it, it gave me, oh my god, I had this my whole life, but not knowing it. Because again, I had, when I was around uh one, 2-ish from 3 years old, they find out I have uh fluid in my ears, and then my mom knew I was deaf for so many months, and it's very amazing how, and the doctor said like, you mom, you're a parent hub, helicopter. Yes, my mom was, I was her firstborn, but she knew about other kids because she babysit for sisters and brothers' kids, and knew like, hey, I think my kid had something wrong, like, and they brushed her off, like really brushed her off, and later on, my mom, she literally not a joke. My mom was saying the one thing she wished she did was giving me sunlight. And I told my mom, like, it's not your fault. It didn't mean you're a bad parent because he was listening to some, I don't want to say crock doctor, but I always want to call it crock doctor. But back then, that wasn't a crock doctor. They, at the time, they didn't know much about autism. Yes, it literally, again, here we go. They literally, in my time, exactly when I was born, they find out the DNA, they find, oh, not sorry, fingerprints at the time when I was a kid. Yes, in the 80s, but 1992 was the most common, like, hey, we can literally track people with fingerprints. And that's the problem with people, like, oh, well, they're tracking us. But if you don't, if you, it sucks. It really do. People always want to blame the government, trying, and it's like, no, it just, I don't know. I'm getting more and more down frowning as a joke as how I even joke with my parents about. I'm literally, not like joking and half joking at the time, telling my parents like, I'm surprised you didn't leave me in the street. Seriously, leave me in, when I say leave it in the street, like put me in a foster care or something, because I wasn't that bad, but when I turned 16, it was really off. Like they literally had me, and again, not, I'm not, and that's the problem. A lot of people like, oh, blame the parents. No, mine was just because of it. It sucks because like it sounds like I'm trying to cover up, and it sounds like I'm more covering it up. I'm talking about covering it, but I'm not. It just it's so how I seen it. I'm literally surprising I like didn't really got kicked out of my family. That's how bad I wasn't that bad, and that I'm putting myself out there, like on the bad person. Like I wasn't that bad, but my and like, and again, my brother and sister, like, I don't know how you still respect me. Like, well, at the time he wasn't really being bad. He just didn't know how to control it. And like, man, I don't know. I told them like, but you still don't have like you really don't have any issues. Like you don't want to uh almost like, I don't know. And I told them like, hey, we got more and more into like my sister's working places that they she will do a lot of talking with a lot of people, and she like it's okay to talk about your awesome like fuck. I don't give a fuck. Like you deal with growing up with like it. You know I don't give a fuck about people like oh I will never tell. Like no, it's up to you. If you want to deal with other people judging you, I have no problem with you feeling no problem. And again, it's just and again I'm just you can talk you can we might we might because I didn't give them any. But again, it's up to you guys if you want to like talk about it, feeling about it. I won't try to do it like every episode. I go about me. I talk about how I got into games once Blue Moon. Like I love it. I get into so much. A lot of people don't get how much gaming. I hate saying this. I seen I caught was talking about like, hey, I got into gaming to get myself out of trouble. It was close enough to I wasn't if I wasn't playing games, I play with friends, and I wasn't causing stuff, but it's debatable of having fun with friends, and I just wasn't that interested of making much friendship enough to like, oh hey, so you know I am I play this and this. You know, I have friends who came over. Like, okay, yeah, sure. I was watching my we wa- I was watching with my mom and sister. My sister left at the last two episodes. Me and my sister was watching Wednesday. My mom, me and my mom finished. So when I because we literally watched my mom, my brother and sister was rewatching like 4 or 5 times the first episode, first season from all the way to the second. They be watching season, and again, I'm not spoiling anything. I do not like spoilers. I go on TikTok, get spoiled. Like someone's like, "Hey, this is a great episode." Like I don't care. Everyone has Netflix. I don't care. Everyone knows about My Hero Academia. Don't show it till a month. I think a month is enough to. And again, if you have a sponsor like Blink Blink, hey, just let you know, my channel is full spoiled. Don't watch me. Fine, I have no problem with that. But don't. I want to go on TikTok, watch something like, oh, this is a good anime, and then spoil the fucking anime as saying, oh, this guy did this and this guy did that, and just end the. That was the end of the show. Like, bro, you're fucking joking with me? Because I did that. They did that with My Academia, my My Hero Academia, about someone at the end of the series. Like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm literally. I don't care. If you read the book. At least pop up saying for 5 seconds. I know. Oh well, 5 seconds. But again, spoilers. I think people should again if you want to use a catch 22, I think that should be uh uh doing doing uh art. And if someone's like, oh, you shouldn't say that. No, it's the same thing. What if uh let's say if a YouTuber, a really low YouTuber, like when I say they make, let's just say they make $300-400 a week. Let's just say that I don't know how low YouTube is, but the lowest. Like I'm gonna say, if you wanna, you get paid a working job, making $300-400 a year, with 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 tax off, and, a lot of people like, oh, don't steal the small YouTuber. Like, and point, like, I keep saying this, like, so does that mean, uh, um, but, and again, like, I agree with it. I'm not saying they have no right to, uh, stealing, uh, the creator on YouTube, the people who make money, and AI can copy, rob rob them into the, like, oh, this guy make AI and steal someone's, oh, like, well, technically this is not mine, it's AI, and TikTok and Twitch got the rights from that, blah blah blah, all that. Like, well, what's different from that? And like like I said, I'm and again, I'm trying to, I'm trying to not like being a dick to anyone who work with AI, because again, I was like thinking, I had to look at. I'm thinking, well, what if I make a background with AI, or 3D AI, like make it to set up, because I'm not making any money, and like, well, what if I can use the AI as to help me, not, I pay it and have a music from AI. Like, well, I think nothing wrong with that. And again, I might do that. I was thinking that. And if someone says you can't do that, then robbing other people. Like, well, would I just like, hey, you make this, I'm gonna pay you $5, $6. I feel like you rob them more than just, you know what I mean? I hate saying that, but like, it sounds like I'm being a dick, and I am. But I don't know how to make money and just give someone. Even I don't know how. I don't have a job. Don't have a thing. But, and people like, AI sucks. But you use AI what? And like, I don't care how many people look. Well, I go on Google. Secondly, if you read the top piece and you read it like, oh, such and such, it's literally, technically, yes, not AI, but it's taking a bunch of pieces and say, hey, this many of these people saying this, so, and they cross it down, and again, people are like, well, I don't like AI too, but if it helps me to do stuff and not make me have to rob other people, don't get me wrong, if I make enough money and I hire someone really, um enough to, like, hey, pay you this amount because this work. And if someone's like, oh, that's too little, like, I'm going AI. Or, like, I'm not paying someone like double and something like. And again, like, those, now that's the reason I stopped going on Twitch. Bunch of these quote unquote hard workers. I don't want to be that type of guy. Like, well, there could be good people who does that, but they can say like, oh, I have this guy can do artwork. Well, are they really real artwork, or they use AI? Why not just cut the middleman and actually buy the AI and not pay me? And I have, again, I had a couple people know how to do art, but I don't want to chip them in to pay them this little bit of money. And I'm like, well, if I can make enough money and I can have someone do better artwork with that AI they made, I can send them like, hey, can you make this a little bit better? And I pay you that much, and I will have it at the bottom who made the artwork. And like, and so, and then they have, say, if someone like, hey, I need someone to do this artwork. Yeah, sure. But then again, I will tell them like, hey, you have to pay a lot more than I, because I don't know. I probably give them a lot more. Because like again, it's my friend. I think I pay more if my friend do artwork. Like I don't want to be that guy. Like, oh, can we be friends? We should. I should not pay. I should pay like a half the what people pay you. No, I fucking. I told my friend like if you edit my thing and if you like if you say like oh I'm you could pay me $10 like fuck that I'll pay you double because I think I I think we was talking like dude if I have the money I have no problem paying the normal price or like and again I like well again I don't have again I have no art skills at all but I love art I think art is the most beautiful thing I hate saying that because like a lot of people like oh I never done art like I done art I did some high grain base and but I got more and more like okay I'm done I'm not doing it I'm not really uh, I could show you my art I got much better with base than anything but anything else I'm bad the hands will be like it literally looked like all my finger was all thumb and again it's up to you people liking this style I will shut my mouth if people want to join and like shut the fuck up I don't want to hear this I want to watch you play I don't know why someone watch me play at the same time like again playing this I just like the auto battling I always want to play a game with auto. See now it's not like you probably heard the little second of squeak. The and I said oh not squeak, but it looked like when I said something it picked up the second I said I don't know. But like sometimes it picks up and sometimes it's not. I'm like what is going? Uh, oh, I don't know. He's a Donald guy. I want to know what people think about me talking about. Like, it sounds like I'm backtracking myself sometimes, but I'm trying to like explain. Like, am I saying it right, or should I go back? Like, well, I'm not really trying to like. Again, like I'm watching a lot of people. Like, I'm listening to two sides of people hating on if you want to buy a game that's so hype and like don't buy it don't why you want to get so hype and want to buy a game well if a game make you get hype I'm like 99% like I want the game but I wait a couple months couple when it's on sale like well if I'm not buying it on $20 $30 because I think $30 is enough to like okay it's half price let's see if I like it if I don't $30 a lot. No, not big deal. But if like again like the new Digimon game, I know like oh we'll have English in it, but not fully at the same. I know it won't be all 100. Like Star Wars Online. Oh wait, Star Wars, uh, the Old Republic. That game is 100%. I tell people want to get into any good MMO, and if you big install, this will be your number one. And when people like really like, yeah, I play a lot of MMOs. Yes, I play World of Warcraft, I play EverQuest on the PS2. I play a little bit on the what do you want to call it? PC. I don't know why my but and that's the problem with people. Like, well, you play all that, but why you still don't want to play uh those games? I cannot play by myself. And yes, I have a friend who plays World of Warcraft a lot, but I don't have the money to pay every. And yes, I know it's cool, it's free, blah blah blah. Like yes, it's free, but that doesn't because I want to go everywhere where I want to go and not have to stay on a level 20. Like level 20 does not make me want to stay. And I had a cousin who played for years with just just from gold money. And like he made so much gold inside the game. He was playing for free for like years. Like I'm like, damn dude, like how much money? Like how much? Because at the time I thought it was just you had to pay. Uh, that was just spend money on gold, but I forgot gold in some that game every thousand. Like that's damn. How many hours? Mostly every night with a group of, and he plays D&D, and we lost him long ago. What 2 3 years? Yeah, and we lost his system the next year. And I thought so. I know that sounds like yeah, I'm not kind, but I like even I told you like I don't have depression, but when I have like somewhat depression, like I feel sad a little bit. It doesn't stay long enough, not like it used to be, because I will like I was setting almost come on 8 months in my room like in the day, and I tell people like yeah, but I'm like if people, like if they say that makes you not. Uh, Days. Like, are you not human? Like, I'm sorry. You think that make you not that like, you know, I don't know. Like, but I got at it when I when I lost my aunt the first. And she was the first. Well, she was my second. I lost a friend, but I was so in the doing other things. Like, I wasn't like doing drugs. I'm not a drug. Uh, well, I had like uh anger issues, but my anger issues got really dull out. I was more and more in the house, and my aunt was really at the time boastful. Like sometimes, like, well, what she did was a lot of people did it. She was more. I don't want to be that guy, and I don't want like the. Oh, I don't like to. It was the way sound like I'm judging, not judging her because again the way uh the way it looks like people different in the app. But no, I'm not. And again, this is just and I don't want to do it. Like I don't want to go and use the like oh have to hide. But again, I don't and again losing family really how and like I said my family I lost one of my friends right now. Like I don't know. I have a lot of other friends, but I'm just saying like I'm talking about like if I lose this guy, I tell everyone I don't know what to do. Like he was like a brother. I'm still like even the other guy was a brother. He got me out of the house. The other friend I lost, he literally got me out of the house. Like literally, will knock on the door, open the door, like hey, come with me. Like okay, because we let him know like hey, come in and just tell me hey, want to go somewhere, we can go somewhere. He took me. He literally because I don't drive still. Um, he literally took me to GameStop and was like, hey, want to go buy a game? I'm like, yeah, sure. I got the money and we could just go and buy. And we came home and that year I think it was the same time like, hey, I got a couple old games. Like, you want to buy these? We play literally we was playing Halo. Which I need to find my Halo. That was the case I tried, and my brother like, yeah, I like Halo, like yeah, we can. Me and my friend was playing it from the beginning, from the end. That was my only Halo game I beat, and first and beat, and it was my. And I told people like that's my favorite game, my friend. But the year that my one fight right now, we've been friends. For the other friend, we've been friends for almost 8 years, longer, maybe longer. And like, dude, it it scares me, because I lost so many people. And I like, and that's the reason I told him like I need to go out and actually talk, like go to once a blue moon, family get together. His family treats him like a son, cousin, you know. Again, we live in the hood. Like when you live in the hood, people close to you treat you like family. And I know that sounds like oh, many different places treat you like family. It's just the same thing. Like if you have friends who were so close to you, do you think you if you can talk to each other, that's good. Well, sisters, you could be two two um it could be brother and sisters too. Doesn't matter because I hate when people like oh you can't be friends uh uh with your ex-wife or you. I hear so many people. Don't get me wrong, you can have some big bash, but again, you have kids and you have to play it once a blue moon like that. And I hear so many people talk about they wish the mom the kids wish they uh break up and not because they didn't want them either one. It's just they headbutt each other so long. Like I did not know how bad people actually. Even the kids said like you guys should Lloyd should not. So, like it's not like it like wow like that's saying that's like it sounds like a sad thing, but some some people think that's the best thing. Again, like my parents were married for 33 years. I never thought. Uh, again, they still together. That's 33 years. I hear people like, "Oh, have we been in love for almost 50 years?" Like, damn, 50 years. That's double my age. At the time, I literally told them like, "That's double my man." Like that's respect. Like they're like, "Wow, no one doesn't think that's respect." Like, no, that's like again, like I think yeah, I'm gonna say I was 25. So yeah, they've been like my parents like in half the your guys marriage too. Like that's still amazing. Just, I tell people all the time like if you pass like 30 years, I like yeah, you hear stories about people wake up. They're like, oh, we've been married for 30 years and we have we had a messy life the last 4 years. Like, yeah, you're like, but you can still be together, not being mean to each other. But like, hey, we can, like, yeah, you could still have moments. No one can. I again, like my parents, like everyone said, oh, all good uh marriage cannot have bad. That's almost like the stupid thing. Like I never thought of that. Again, I'll be back. I need to. Okay, sorry about that. What is he not having any attack moves? You know, now I'm crying because I got my soda and like, yeah, I have corn dogs in the fridge. I forgot I had corn dogs last day. I that one more. Oh, we have more than just one. Yeah. I thought like, oh nice, we closed. That's it. Game over, bro. Game over. Reset and made it small. I don't know why it does that. Again, I and we had a good one last time. Oh, here we go. Fire, grass, water. We all know where we're going. Grass. Oh. Damn, we already got Roxanne. Roxanne! I promise you, I would say all the fucking time. I don't know why. Yeah, my sister brought for headphones. I don't know if she tried, she forgot it, or just like, hey, but yeah, I like okay. So, it's a like I said, it's up to her. And again, I was like, I'm sorry since she didn't want to keep it with her. So she didn't actually have to use that for oh, she, I think my brother for his ex. Actually, I want to check on the other. I have I have a hard drive. Actually, I have. Yeah, I have a hard drive right under. Like again, playing it, and making this game, this game for an hour long. I still have time. Like, yes, I love it. Great, oh, intimate game. Now, like, no, but I like, oh, hopefully I can go all the way to the next month. Like, I'll be funny. I'll play this maybe hopefully 5 hours a day, and then play dog game. But again, I don't know. I'm second guessing stuff like should I just really go on Google and go on like look up all the all the TM learning because I'm really not good at the TM like oh which one do I have like again I'm buying it like oh I have these. I might have to go out and get uh the mail. That's it. And again no one's not home. That's kind of because again what's like again they once a blue moon have to go to the place. Yeah, it wasn't that, but again, I'm so happy my sister been into Grand Theft Auto. Like I told her like, hey, you can actually go on your account and actually play off my. Like I told her like, well then you have to make we have to log in every time. But like, why not just go and but like I was just thinking this a couple days ago, like but then I had to log. She had to log out. Had to log in. I had to log her out. Log me in, and then she come back and repeating it monkey see, monkey do. So, and if someone say monkey, I've been in monkey when I was, and I'm sorry. I was when I say I'm a big fan. I used to later on like I just stories about like oh it's so other people like but man I was thinking about making a new account and making it as big as a monkey go monkey but like I don't want to be that and again my name on my friend but sorry my brother's friend YouTube and I like well it's my favorite color and exactly the same year I don't know it was the same year but I like okay I have to look at when the anime came out. Yeah, let me see. Oh, Exit War. Oh, it's been out longer. I do remember. And this, my YouTube came out what, 2017? Oh, sorry, 2013. So it's been almost 4 years after. Wow, I have like almost 4,000 watching. Can you actually look at other? I never got around to looking. Yeah. Wow. Wow, really? That's just something only came out 2000. Jerome. Now I'm gonna look at everyone. Um, let me film live. Oh, oh, I don't. Sound like I don't want to go there, but I think this is a total. Really? No. I actually want to look. Man, I was trying to play that Mining Planet game, but they don't have it. thing's gone. That's, I don't have a lot of mining games. It used to be mining game was like, oh, like all time. It used to be so popular. Like not even know. Yeah, Frozen and oh boy, boy. One more day. One more day. That was like eardrum just. And that's the problem. Like I was watching. I'm not a big Kobe, but I'm watching Joe Joe Rogan thing. Yeah, being YouTuber was not like that easy. Like yeah, I'm just lazy. I don't know when I'm like judge big deal of what time it is. Like I'm gonna just play it Rebel. I think the best time for me. And I hate saying that. Like well I'm like not record. I'm not. What is? Are we fast? We're getting water. I literally fucking got it. Did I miss? Maybe I did miss. Maybe I got it. I don't know. I. What is this? A legendary? Yes. Wait, who's she has? This lady has like some. Oh, shame on me. Wait. She's elite four, but she has that. I have no problem. Not judging, but let's see what for stats. I don't really look at the stats at all. I don't know how the stats work based on the level because I'm not a. But if you know your stats, respect. I'm not. Please, I'm not judging. Oh, you Lord. Like who cares? You know. I just like to play the game based having fun. And if people like, oh, you should know about this. Like, yeah, like have fun. Like that's the reason I'm having fun. I'm not worried about losing. And all over like 40,000 times. I don't have the light shine or the light IME. And again, nothing wrong with playing. I have friends who play that. Like I tell them, like I'm just having fun. I don't need to, you know, I don't need to like have the best shiny, the best Mew, the best, you know. Don't get me, don't get me wrong. I like the like. Oh, I want to have a higher defense, higher attack, higher. Me like this game. I just got Elite Four, and look again. Having Elite Four doesn't mean I have the best Pokemon. I like that. That's just like hey, I wish like hey, she's more have better stats or have better uh skill to win the fight. though, does this actually all the way Elite Four, and it just start all over and fight Generation, uh, going civil? That this is the biggest, uh, uh, beta. Okay, I will be back, but I'm gonna play this. Okay, I will be back. I was back for a little bit, but Twinkies. Okay, make it get Twinkies. Okay. Man, I'm eating the cheese like, man, it's good, good. I'm just like waiting for like, cause I don't know, Crunchyroll sometimes does go past very well. Sometimes it doesn't. No. And I want to know, can we get more than just six? I didn't see the double team. Double team again. Fine. I like the double team. I just don't use the double team at all. Not even my like team fight. felt like, oh, he could probably a little bit one, but I don't know why. Like when I get like, like then motherfucker, I do that all the fucking time. I don't know why. I can't. I knew I'd do that all the time. 70. Wow, I have. So was it? Probably make the last. Okay. Like I said, I've been back, but God, this is a back up. I have mixed feeling. I'm freezing. I'm hot. I don't know if that's mixed feeling. Like, you know what I mean? You know what? I'm gonna put a hoodie on without a shirt on. I don't really use that often, but I actually like this hoodie. It's like a noodle. I have like 4 different hoodies now, and now I'm like, huh? What's a good uh winter hood I'm gonna use today? Yeah, it's like a microphone with uh, a bowl of ramen noodles. Man, that sounds so good. Oh. I have mixed feelings because like I like having a kind of short and just have a hoodie on. And because like this is really tight hoodie too. It's not like oh it's loose. No, I feel like this is actually probably a short hoodie. Yeah, short hoodie. So and again, I probably still wear a short underwear, even as a I will have like when I have a hoodie, I know it's summer when hot later on, we'll put a hoodie short underwear and put a hood put a long sleeve. And a lot of people like why like because my body hot all the time. Like yes I'm freezing up, but oh my fucking god, you know what I did? Please tell me I have it. No, wait, maybe it's not. Damn it! I was like, I was like, it's a good thing now I know. Now I know. Don't do it. I am so tired. I don't know. I got hit with probably because I'm eating something warm and my body reacting as like, hey, I feel like my body's hot. I need to go to bed. I don't know that's even how that works. I just thought it was probably my mistake. Oh, fine. Yeah, I can't believe we got that. Holy crap! I can't even. I want to know, like, I want to get into, like, someone actually like, teach me how to actually beat the game and learn how to actually win the game, or do what I'm doing. Just actually have fun. Not fucking caring about someone like, oh, do this and this. Like, I want to not want to just use this Pokemon that kills this Pokemon and then switch this Pokemon to kill that other Pokemon that's coming up because I know what Pokemon coming up. Like, dude, I don't care. I want to play. That's the reason I have it always shut off automatic. Do you wanna do you want to switch out? No, it's automatic. No uh no switch. Actually, I forgot to cut that off right now. Oh. So, and again, this is, I know I'm like shutting my mouth once Blue Moon, and I just like, but I've been watching more and more like TikTok, YouTube, Shorts, and like, like I need to like, you know what? Let me like just live stream, just play the music, not worry about anything. Shut up, everything. Stop. Watch other people play games. That's it. But after so many years of doing news, and that's really why I've stopped watching news. It's just too much bullshit. And I hate saying that because they're like, they lie. Like, yeah, they lie, but sometimes, like, you have to listen to some things, like, that's insane. You know what I mean? It is, like, I don't know. I really want to get into, like, should we get into the, where we want to go for, and, you know. So I kind of just, like, gave up without the bullshit sometimes, and I'm like, okay, well, yeah. Yeah, next time when we see it, hopefully we don't get a legendary or a new, because I want to try. It's probably like we have to lose someone, but again, What we got? Barely. Yeah, I kind of see that one. My dog is actually like sleeping on my bed. Um, it's in another room, but I went and do something like, hey, I want to see what my dog's doing. I'm actually want to check my dog, see what's up with him. Cause he barely disappeared sometimes, but when he does, I still want to check it. Okay, I will be back. Okay, I'm back. I was like making sure like what button is the the key. Um, like I said, like I've been in and out. I really want to get into like more. Again, like I said, like I really want to get into Digimon, hands down. I might get back into Digimon, the other two games. Sorry, my stomach back. All the keys went the last 2 days. Yeah, one time. C Dot, actually, I'm a big fan of C Dot. His evolution, I don't know, his second form, wait. Oh, I'm mixing up that. Yeah, no. Wait, no, C Dot is cool too. Um, yeah, he has the, like, some type of, like, it evolve into a really good Pokemon too. Again, like I said, I think Generation 3 and Black and White, even though I'm not Black and White fan, I think still Pokemon on those two is like the most people like. I like the Black and White a little bit, but I like Generation 2 because all the Generation from 1 and 2 is one of my favorite things. And a lot of people hate that. Like, people are like, why? Like, it's just because I came up with those two games. And after that, I got into Digimon, then got into uh, well, I was doing Mortal Kombat long before I even got into Sega, anything. I had Atari at the time. When I was having going to arcades and playing Mortal Kombat on what, in the 1996. I was like 4 or 5 years old. My uncle actually, like, again, like I said, my parents was fine with me playing it, knowing, oh, this kid is just being fun, having fun, not knowing. And again, got older and much older, and like, I really don't fucking get why people are like, oh, games are evil. Like, go. I literally said, if someone literally come up to me and say gaming is all evil, like, you know what? You're lucky. Games will save you more than me, because I play the games, I get less angry. Literally, I get less. Like, don't get me wrong, I lie. The only game get me angry, and this is just like I having fun. I'm not getting upset over like catch 22s if you want to call it. But I play Rocket League. I get super competitive. Uh, 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 competitive. Uh, like I play the game hardcore. And if someone doesn't hit the ball, I'd be all upset. I don't do that really. But when I play Rocket League, I'm a sucker. Like like get better. Even I suck at it at the same time. I get why people are like, oh, you suck at the game. Like, dude, you suck even worse than me. Like, get better. But I was bad at Rocket League for a long time till I hit this. Like, holy shit, this game is actually fun. And then I try to get my friends into it. Like, everyone like, oh, that game sucks. Like, wait. I ate fucking Fortnite playing it. Like, dude, just play a couple games with me. Like I don't care if you're not good or not. I tell them that. Like, it's the same thing me playing Fortnite with you guys. So Call of Duty. I suck at it, but I don't care if you're not good at the game. Just play. And like I never get no one to play. Like, fuck. Oh well. I tell them like it's okay. It's not. I won't play Fortnite. Like, just people like, oh, play this. Like, then play Rocket League. If you don't play Rocket League, I won't play Fortnite. I play with other people who I can still play, but I don't like. I play with my brother, and because me and my brother, he doesn't play that much popular games that much, and if we do, my brother like, oh, I have Borderlands 3. Like, dude, I beat it so many times. I think I beat Borderlands at least 3 times, and now it's so easy. It's just like, oh, you can just create a new character and max out, and I love it. And I think it's the best thing to do, because then you can like and fight the whole thing and just create create all like 3 or I forget him 4. Sorry, I thought someone walking past, coming up the doorway. But no, and again, it could be that Shadow just playing with my. But yeah, I've been like more and more into like I really want to get back into Rocket League, but again, every time I try, should I just do it? But then I want to play every night because that's the only time I can actually have fun and get pissed off because my parents they like not that far away, but they listen to their stuff and they listen to music and all that, so they can't really hear me. They can hear me, it's just not like that well, and you know, and a lot of people hate that. They're like, no, it just they have stuff to do. I was talking to my parents. Like, if you just like let me, if you guys want to go. You don't need to tell me. I'm your son. I'm just. If you need to like go and have just alone time, go into I have friends who like, hey, you want to come over? Like, yeah, sure. Oh, my brother and sister. I was talking to my brother. We might I was talking to him. I might tell him. I don't know this weekend, but around maybe next month. Tell like, hey, we want to hang out, and I could come over to his house and stay over a couple nights, and then my mom and dad cannot deal with my bullshit because, hey, mom, you hear this? Because stuff I know my mom and dad stuff knows. Like, hey, you heard about this? Like, they're like, no, because I was like reading some kid, 12 years old, going in with a gun. And like I show my mom, like, dude, you see this? Like, somehow like, no, like, what the fuck? And then I get this. It's so funny. It's not that. That's not the funny part. The funny, it's not funny because I'm talking about how people don't like. Can we not like? I agree with people don't know stuff, but people have to like realize hey, do you know how to fight fire with fire? Don't go out and just, oh, I'm gonna use fireworks. No, 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 no. I'm talking about you have to be a fireman and you have to be a knowledgeable with fire. You can't go out and just like, I want to do this and not get in trouble because someone said this. Don't do that. I, I love seeing fireworks. I have people who doesn't like fireworks. People will freak out because stuff happens, and I like, okay, yeah, I get it. When I was a kid, I thought like, such and such, they don't want to go and. But again, I got older and knowing about, oh shit, I had problems with the same thing. Not fireworks. I actually my whole life, I had anger issues. Or when I didn't really had anger issues till I hit around 13 because I got these shots that boost my height, and that height we realized later on my height that boosts up my anger issues, and that's the reason like like and that's another thing. I'm like, oh, then you can blame other people. I'm not blaming nobody. Like, I want to blame someone and not blame my parents. That's the number one thing I told my parents. I like, number one, not once at all. Like, yeah, I had when I was in the hospital, I blamed someone, and I, like, but that was when I was in the hospital. And I told them like, I told my parents like, after that, I'm not even upset. I look at it now. It was protecting my brother and sister when I was in that mood, and that's the thing. I was talking to my parents, like, yes, you guys was afraid, but I did not have no feeling to actually like how much I hear people like, oh, the son went into the room and SK the parents. Like, how are you that sick in the head? And I have to say this because I have anger issues. I can't even think about that and not realize it. That even sick. That I had to say that because I hate saying that shit because I don't want to get someone out there like. But I have the feeling like, yeah, like you could have feelings of getting upset and I don't know. Think about it. It's like, hey, maybe you need to go and talk to someone. And then I was talking to my my mom and dad like. I need to have someone. I need to go and talk to them because issues I have, like I don't say myself like I don't go out and think someone come at me. No, I'm afraid that if I say something, I hurt someone's feelings. Who the fuck? Or like why someone think why I think I'm gonna hurt someone's feelings because the way I say it. Like again, like I just said, like I feel like I hurt someone's feelings because. Like, oh, if you think that you are a psycho. No, you're not a psycho. You have feelings. It's the same thing with me. I have anger issues. But I don't use that issue and blame my autism. Like that one guy, he's in jail, and say, oh, I have autism. Like, okay, good for you. Like, but that doesn't make you to use that card to blame people. Like, yes, I like, if you have a tick, like, you say you have a tick, like, I have to not joke about it, because it sounds like I'm joking, but you have a tick, like, oh, fuck, like, but that's a tick. That should not make, or them, because I saw a YouTuber say, a female, they had it, and she can't make any money because she's cussing. Like, that's not fair for her. That's not me. Does that mean now anyone has a disability or has something, they have to like find a way to loophole stuff? I think so. But for me, I'm not using that as a card like, oh, I have autism. Yes, I use it like, hey, I have this. I can help other people who has it. Help people like, hey, this guy have the same style, the same feelings. Can we find a way to fix people, and not fix, more like find a way to make it better. That's the word, not fix. Because again, for me, I hate when people are like, oh, we can fix you. Like, you can't fix. we can make it better. And I hate saying that. Well, fixing and making better sound the same, but feel like for me, feel like someone say I'm fixing you, I'm broken, or something, and I have no problem with someone telling me, "Oh, we can fix you." Yeah, fine. That doesn't hurt my feelings. Because again, I am looking at it. Yes, I am not broken, but not. Uh, I'm not. I hate saying it because it sounds like I'm like if people has this and not knowing they have issues, and I hate saying this because it's not your fault or whoever not telling you it. Because again, I hear so many stories. People like they had a issue and they use it as a excuse of I'm seeing ghosts or I'm seeing uh people around me and has issues with killing people, talking in head. I'm not saying people who has healing things not having psychic powers. I just don't. I like. It sounds like he might have something wrong with you, but then if this guy can fix you or help you, and he say I'm healing things and help other people, is like that's not. It's like almost like I hate saying this. Like I don't want to use this like oh if you believe in God, you should be what? That I'm not judging you believing God and feeling God talking to you. For me, I feel like if if what I'm done, I think I might go to such and such because what I feel like I've done bad things, not really horrible. Or like when I say horrible, I like I I got upset and broke a window. Does that mean because I'm thinking that's the worst thing I've done, should I go to hell because of that? I hate saying this as a God believer, and I don't want to judge people who has that. It irks me because then people like, oh, God bless you, and that doesn't hurt me at all. People believing it, I just like I have aunts who has that, who believe that, and then my other people I talked to, they used to believe it, and it in did 180. Like everyone is come and get me. Like no, 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 no. You could have you could have great life, and then you get one bad piece, and you feel like everything had to run into your life and had to be the devil or the god to make you good or evil. And they're like, no, you should not use that at all. And I hate saying that because it sounds like I'm pushing people into believe this. No, you can believe what you want to believe, and I want people come in, and I want to learn how why they want to respect. I respect a lot of people's belief. I like again. I had my friend right now. When he passed. My friend was in whole school church. He went to church every Sunday from when he was I think 8, from all the way up to 16. I had up to 20. Because I think he just passed when he was 22, 23, and he had a kid too. It was horrible how they I heard about, and everyone was like, oh, I feel bad. Everyone I knew, and only 2 people I know, me and 2 other people, has a right to say I feel bad for him, and everyone else just like brush him off, like oh he's crazy, he because he had uh humor and all that, and I hate bringing that up, but he was so close to me. Like when I say close, I wasn't all in his life my whole life. I met him when he was 18. I was like maybe 20, and we was talking. That was the guy who got me in Halo. Oh, Halo Reach and beat the game with. We was so close. Like in the small 5 years, I think at least 5 years. And I talk to people like it's okay to like feel bad for such and such, but you're not you didn't you didn't be friends with him after he just died. I hate saying that because like oh boo hoo like no don't don't be think because you he died he was friends with me like no like and I like so if I said oh everyone who died I can say oh he was my friend and he was so close where's my money that's the stupid thing I hate saying that it sounds like it really pissed me off so much I how close I was I felt like I wasn't close enough I wish I was close enough and I like hey you hear so many like, I wish I was closer than I was back then I was close I think I was the second closest person I think my brothers and this sound like oh my brother's friend's brother he was in my same class same age but I never met I met him after friends with him and I was like almost close to be close to him and like you know it irks me because when people like have to like oh he was a good person he was a good person but you guys didn't close like wasn't like me and my brother's friend's older brother I know that sounds weird but I'm gonna just say friend my friend of my there we go that's my so my friend's a friend he was so closer than me and I was close as the last 2 years and I'm not saying he wasn't closer I don't know because I wasn't with him all the time I know he was closer with him because I knew he was and I told my brother he's the only two people I know because and he had other friends I went with him and BB shooting with each other, and he knew I had special need, and like he knew I wasn't big in guns, but he like, hey, try it out, have fun. Don't worry if someone hit you. We have goggles, we had glasses, we have everything, and we had great friends. We had great people there. So we had again he had 3 other people, so he had at least 5 good friends, but I didn't know them that much. I only know 2 other people from his group, from him meeting the other 2 people. And I told him, like, I told my brother, like, only 2 people I know will, if they talk about it, I let them talk. But anyone else, someone's like, and again, like my brother and sister respect him when he's around me, and they don't talk shit. And that's the reason I was like, that's different. And if my brother and sister knew knew their friend respecting my friend, I have no problem. It's just everyone I know always like, oh, he was great, blah blah. And I'm repeating it over and over. I'm so upset over it. When I don't talk about it because I think that's just petty for me. I'm petty, so. But I because I respect the guy when he met, and if I could, like, I wish I met his son, and now every time I think about his son, like almost like once every time I remember my friend, I think it's his son. I don't know he has a daughter or son, but because once a blue moon I get like my mom, my mom or my sister's Facebook. My mom doesn't have Facebook. My at the time when my sister she was making sure for Facebook, and my sister like, no, you can still keep my Facebook because she see my niece sometimes, and it's just really weird because it irks me so much, and hearing other people. I hate saying that because it's just I'm happy that like, hey, don't fuck with his like, oh, he wasn't cool, wasn't. I'm happy at the same time, upset because I'm knowing other people really didn't actually know him, and I think that's why I'm upset. I wish they knew him before, not here. And yeah, and after when I lost my friend like that, when I hear other people talk about like that, I hate things like always real me I I'm like chill me up. And I don't chill up at all. Like don't get me wrong, I watch anime and like okay, yeah. It made me chill up a little bit, you know. But I'm like again, like in real life it really puts in the home. And it really I really if people like and I hate saying this, I don't I will always 100% when someone say, "Oh, I lost a family or friend," like I cannot like if you lie like I'm not like I'm 100%. I don't want to hear someone lie about it because it hurts so much. Someone lie about like like it's almost like this is like 100% of 180. I feel like every time it's like oh my today's my birthday I like oh my like I don't know I believe but every time someone like I lost a family and you help me into my depression like I like it hurts hard like it literally got me like I really got into watching some Once a Blue Moon YouTube getting out trying to get out my rough patch and what catch me once a blue moon get into my pouches because my aunt used to work at a chocolate factory. I bet everyone knows what I'm talking about, but I'm trying to keep it secret as. But every time I see a chocolate now, I like 99% I will think about it. That's not even 100%. You know what's 100%? Oh, always 100. Like two things will be 100%. Will always kill me up. Buying a pocket a packet of Pokemon and Rice Krispies. And I always tell myself like, would I even buy a box of Pokemon cards and open one pack every year to make me uh, like almost like remember things when I was a kid. My aunt every almost and she was one of those. I think she was more at the time believable if you do this ritual uh, witchcraft. And again, she let her kids play Pokemon. So my cousin, and she wasn't that crazy. I hate saying that crazy, but she believes those witchcraft. If you take it too far, and like I understand with some people. Like again, I have family members who use they did that one time with uh the Ouija board, but at the time back then the Ouija board wasn't Ouija board, and a lot of people did not know that. I didn't know that till a couple months ago, finding out Ouija board is not even a real name. That's not the real name. It's like spirit calling or something. I don't know. And like oh, my whole life I heard about it, and I totally forgot till when someone's like, you know, Ouija board's not a real name. It came out in like 1980, 1800, around there. I don't know, 100 years of. Oh, my brain can't remember a date, some. And well, going back, Pokemon cards was the. I remember every time I see a Pokemon card, like a packet. Doesn't matter. There's three packets from the real package. But I and White Christmas, my aunt will come over, and we used to live in Kansas City, Missouri, more, and they will come over like buy a bag of Pokemon cards, couple of White Christmas, and give it to me, and that's like I'm gonna say once every 3 4 years sometimes, like because again you can't really get it come over once a year. But I think they did in my last. I'm gonna say, well, we came back to my home state, and they didn't want to buy stuff, and again, we was much older, and I told my aunt every time I was talking to my mom and my aunt, that's their sister. I told them every time I look at something like that, I like it remind me about it all the time. I would never even stuff in the past. Sometimes stuff happen, and that's the thing. Like you can't not think about bad past. For me, I done bad things. And again, like when I was a kid, at the time, I got the upset moment, and that same aunt, remember, the same aunt, I got upset, and she grabbed my body because I was so upset, bit her in the hand. I I will always forget. I always tell her I would never forgive myself, and she's like, no, no, it wasn't your fault, blah blah. And again, I was 13, 14, so I wasn't a kid. I was straight. I don't know, straight. I was straight 14. That should not be fine. And again, like I got older. Like, would I even forgive myself anyway? Like, I should for my aunt life, for the she was in my life. I know that's not like the way I said it. I'm here, but you know when people's like, oh, you never, when you lose a family, you should think about their life. Always celebrate their life, not their death. And I like, yeah, that is much better. I got older, and that's in the last 3 years. Got older in my view of losing them. That's crazy. It's like, yes, I should remember the good times, not the bad. Don't get me wrong. Once a blue moon, I will still get that in my moments of like, yeah, it's sad if I wish they could once like, and that's another thing. I like how much people like. I wish I can see them. Like for me, like why? Like then, what if you can see them, are they stuck in the space? And that's what scares me. Than not seeing them at the same time. It's like I'm much better stay in a good place than stuck in the middle of seeing. I like would they again? That's what I was like. I'd be happy they could still see us, but at the same time, if they get stuck, I don't want them stuck in a sad place that people can they can hear me talking about them, not good or bad or even happy moments. It scares me as like it doesn't scare me enough more than anything. And now I'm like I'm talking. Maybe I should talk about this and not worry about people who think, oh, this guy's fucking psycho and not caring about family. And it's sad how I look at that. And don't get me wrong, I respect people who want to believe they find they not have no feelings and upset. And I hear other people like, oh, they in the uh, even they don't. I don't want to say they don't believe God. They's like they in a better place. They in a almost like a ball of like good, all the good, like even I don't want to say this. Even my grandpa did bad things, and from I heard from family members telling me about it. Even they say like, yes, he did bad things, but his part of soul of that good, even how much if he does have a good soul, that little part will take over, and the other bad thing will go to hell, and the other one go to heaven. I like, do you really? I tell them like, do you believe that? Like I like. Don't get me wrong. Like, I want that, so everyone could have redemption about their life, And like I was like saying like, but for me like I feel like my dementia, dementia, my bad deeds, so getting older and older, like, is it that, did I really that bad, or is it just my issue? Is it because I was thinking myself, I'm not that bad no more. I'm looking at it for the good reason now. I'm getting older and like, yeah, I know I'm still saying like, oh, I did bad, blah blah, but I'm like, I'm getting, and like in just seconds right now, in talking, and I even just thinking, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna keep this going. I'm not want to delete it. Even I know I probably will delete it because I know my brain like, I want to delete it. I don't want to have people think I don't want people to feel like if you have this, I feel like it will flip and they will hate it and say I'm the bad cut for them. And no, no one's not bad. I think I like, yes, like the history you feel like, you know, the German guy who was wanting the 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 crazy German, I can't say because I know YouTube probably like, oh whoa. Then again, agree. But I don't wanna agree with other, like, again, I know people like, he's crazy. Like, why this guy can be in heaven, and like, and again, nothing wrong with that. If you want to believe everyone can go to heaven, okay. And even just right now, I'm like, I can't stop saying this, but okay, I'm done with talking about that because I think I'm I'm batshit crazy right now. It's like I like it. Oh, shit. I want to get a call on someone. I want to. I need to dude. I think I'm going a little bit too far into the bullshit. I don't want not like bullshit. I'm saying as we'll think about this as bullshit. No, I was talking about. I think I really went too far. But and if people like people want this real, not real me, because I feel like it's not real me. I want to like open up and hear what people think, and I think if you wanna look, okay, for me, I know I won't talk about it, but I'm talking about if you believe ghosts and Bigfoot, and I know Bigfoot's totally different from a lot of things. I believe enough to like, yes, I can see it. I'm not saying, oh, the crazy people doing this. Oh, people who I watch it. I literally watch ghost stuff. I watch shoot, shoot. I mostly watch. Like again, like I was talking to my brother. I'm like, dude, I don't think I'm not saying you crazy. I don't believe you've seen things. You crazy. Like, you know, like I believe what people believe. I'm not saying I don't believe because I don't believe. No, I have. I actually do want to understand out there. Something's real. I don't believe it's. You know, it's not like. I don't believe it no more. I don't believe it. I do believe it. No, it's it's weird. It's out there. Like why we have stories we hear. We have stories we hear from Indians about Bigfoot. I don't really talk about this much because I have friends who believe this shit, and that's a problem. I talked to them like, and we were talking about. He's like, I don't like to talk about it. I'm like, okay, if you believe this, I'm done. I stop talking about it with you. Like I'm not, and I tell him like I'm not saying I don't believe you. I believe you. I respect you believing, because I don't want to be that guy. Like, oh, I don't believe it enough to like, oh, I can talk about it, and if I'm that, if it's the same thing with me, like my feeling. My feeling is weird. I'm open with a lot of things. I'm open with chupacabra as a real thing, but I don't believe it's a monster. I think it's some type of animal with like a big foot. Skinwalker is kind of for me. I told my friend like I believe it enough to like someone out there made this shit up. It sounds too fake to be real. No, no, it's too fake to not be real. That's you know what I mean. It's kind of paradoxing because if someone made this shit up, made it from the dream of their dream, making them up in their dream and make it into the movies, or we went into a different in our dreams, or a dream, or someone went into a different universe. And I don't believe, and that's the thing. I believe it enough to not freak me out. Space, kind of freak me out more. But yeah, um, I might change the game up. So in a couple minutes, if I'm not back in 10 minutes, I'm maybe not back. I won't be back till 12 o'clock, but I will be back in 10 minutes. I think I'm gonna play the game. So